Good evening, everyone. I would like to welcome you all to this webinar titled Yoga for Good Health by Srimati Rupa and Balal. I would like to start this program by invoking the blessings of God and also reminiscing two great personalities who have been instrumental in starting our college. That is our donor, Srimati Vishandevi Harbhagwan Das Dhanumal, and our founder principal, Dr. Sushila Lingaya. So I now request our president, Dr. Ratna H, to welcome you all formally. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Madhu. A good evening to you all. I offer my respects to our donor, Srimati Vishandevi Harbhagwan Das Dhanumal, who had donated a sum of rupees 1 lakh in the 1950s to build an educational institution to educate and empower young women to become good homemakers. This noble wish was taken forward by Dr. Sushila Lingaya, a botany professor who pursued home science to establish a full-fledged home science college named after the donor in 1961. Dr. Sushila Lingaya went on to become the founder principal. Since its inception, Srimati VIT Central Institute of Home Science has witnessed lakhs of young girls pass out of its portals as successful graduates. Over the years, the home science course, retaining its core value, that is holistic education, has very well incorporated other subjects to meet the demands of career and entrepreneurial opportunities and industry requirements. Our today's guest, Mrs. Rupa Balal, is an alumni who has agreed to be with us for the program on Yoga for Good Health. We appreciate her enthusiasm and commitment to our alma mater. The office bearers of the Alumni Association of Srimati VIT Central Institute of Home Science join me in welcoming the principal and chief patron of the association, Dr. K.S. Rupa. We also extend a warm welcome to Mrs. Rupa Balal, Joint Secretary, Vidyodaya Pre-University College, Udupi. Mrs. Balal is a dynamic and a proud mother of 5,000 children. I feel privileged to welcome all our senior teachers, alumni members, colleagues, and participants to the program. Here, I make a special appeal to all our alumni members to come forward and share their abilities, creativities, hobbies, and skill on the Alumni Association platform. We will host them on the webinar so that we can help the community as VHTNs. Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for that wonderful welcome and your appeal to invite our esteemed alumni members to join in this venture to popularize home science and also share some kind of friendship and comradeship.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
we can hear you. Mrs. Balal, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to now introduce our speaker for the day, Srimati Rupa and Balal. Let me just share a few insights about her. Okay, that's Srimati Rupa Balal for us. She has completed her BSc Integrated Home Science. Are you able to see the slide, Suvarna?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, she completed her BSc Integrated Home Science from Srimati VHT Central Institute of Home Science in the year 1988. She was my batchmate actually, and she took a gap of about 18 years after that to complete her master's in yoga therapy from Manipal University. She did that with the first rank for the entire university then. And she is a person with wearing too many hats, I should say. Right now, she is having many administrative responsibilities, which she manages with great efficiency, thanks to her supportive husband. Currently, she's the director in Balal Group of Developers Private Limited and also Janardana Hotels Private Limited. She has involved herself in the educational field too, that is the Vidyodaya group of institutions, which was in a lot of discussion in the recent past, that is last week when the second PUC results were announced. Everybody must have read it in the papers that this particular college, Vidyodaya Pre-University College, has walked away with almost 4 ranks. That is the top ranks, first, fourth, fifth ranks in the and ninth ranks in the science stream, as well as 1 rank in the commerce stream. I should say that you can see Rupa here, along with the principal, the first rank holder, and Sri Nagaraj Balal also is here with other committee members. It's not an ordinary feat, I should say, and I would like to congratulate her on this particular achievement and also pass on best wishes to the rank holders. And she has also been involved in other institutions like the Cookie Katte Girls Hostel, which is based in Udupi. And also she's been working as an honorary teacher in Ananda Tirtha Vidyalaya too. And she's also been a regular yoga instructor throughout at the Syndicate Institute of Bangalore, which is based in Malabar, since her graduation yoga therapy in 2006. She's organized many free camps for yoga camps, especially for women and children. She's also an active social worker, and she 40 occasions now, and she was honored by late Sri Dr. V.S. Acharya, who was the then Home Minister of Karnataka. She has been honored by various other blood banks also. She has served as the president of Lioness Club, where she has taken active part in many tree planting initiatives in various schools, colleges, and government hospitals in and around Udupi. She has genuine concern for underprivileged children, and the same is reflected in a very unique, initiative that she has taken. And she's actually imparting free coaching classes for about 30 children who are attending convent schools but cannot afford private tuition. She's doing this on the terrace of her own home for the past 7 years. She also distributes a healthy snack to these children, takes them on outings, and she does a lot of, she cares for them as she would care for her own children, I should say, because I've visited that place and really it's a very stimulating environment that she's providing them. She's also trained in Carnatic music. I'm hoping she'll give us a very short rendition today. She has cleared her junior exam in Carnatic music and also preparing for the senior exam. She's also taking Bharatanatyam classes. She has keen interest in athletics and secured first prize in 100 meters and 200 meters running race in district level competition for women in the age group 45 years category. She's also secured third prize in state level yoga competition during Mysore Dasara 2013. She's blessed with a wonderful family. Her husband, Sri Nagaraj Balal, is highly supportive of all her endeavors. Their daughter, Dr. Priyanka Balal, is pursuing MD in internal medicine along with her husband in USA. And their son, Dr. Arjun N. Balal, is pursuing MD in medicine at KMC Madhya. So that's a very small nutshell. And I welcome you, Rupa, to this webinar. And we would really like to hear about your thoughts on yoga and good health.
Okay. Thank you, Madhu. Thank you, madam, for the beautiful introduction and welcome. I extend my heartfelt thanks to the this webinar committee and the old student association. I would like to first sing a song because it's a place of Krishna. Udupi is famous for Krishna temple. I would like to first start with a song. Narajanma bandaga aligeruvaga Krishnayana bharade Krishnayana Bharade Krishnayandare Kashtavu Parihara Krishnayana Bharade Krishnayana Bharade ದುರಿತರಾಶಿಗಳನ್ನು ಹರಿದು ಬಿಸಾಡುವ ಕೃಷ್ಣಾಯನ ಬಾರದೆ ಗರುಡದ ಮನನು ನಮ್ಮ ಪುರಂದರ ವೇಟಲನು ಗರುಡದ ಮನನು ನಮ್ಮ ಪುರಂದರ ವೇಟಲನ ಕೃಷ್ಣಾಯನ ಬಾರದೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣಾಯನ ಬಾರದೆ ನರಜನ್ಮ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಾಲಿಗೆ ಇರುವಾಗ ಕೃಷ್ಣಾಯನ ಬಾರದೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣಾಯನ ಬಾರದೆ Krishnayana Bharade. I hope it was enjoyable. Okay. First, I would like to start with because the topic is yoga for good health. I would like to first start with yoga itself. So, after completing my education in Home Science College, soon after that I got married, and after I came to Udupi, about 5 years later I got a very bad asthma attack, and I was almost about to die. I was hospitalized, and immediately, of course, there was remedy, and at that moment the difficulty of taking each breath was so difficult. I didn't know, and then I really made up my mind, this is the last time I'm going to face such a situation. And I knew that only yoga can help. So that is the time I joined yoga classes, and I was just going to yoga classes. And when my daughter was in 10th standard, she said, "Mama, do something. You have just a BSc degree. Why don't you do something?" I said, "No, my mother-in-law is there at home. So a lot of work. You both are in 7th standard and 8th standard. So it will be a lot of work to do. I don't think I can do." So, but she was an initiative for me to take up steps and inquire, and I went to Manipal, and I somehow got into the MSc course, and I completed the course. That course really changed my life. I didn't think, I didn't have any intention to go to some higher level of life, but this really changed my entire life and all the activities which connected to it. And I started regularly practicing. We had to study 15 textbooks only related to yoga, that too in Sanskrit. It was a real hectic course, along with anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, and all other medical subjects. It was really tough for me, but it was really helpful. And then I got a job like a yoga instructor in Syndicate Bank Training Center in Manipal. That was it. And then people started coming home, women. I was there to the where women, after 1 or 2 classes, they open up, and I realized that not only physical problems, they have a lot of emotional problems and all other relationship problems, which man halka ho jayega, they say, when they just talk it out, and when I just listen to them, they used to feel so much more lighter. That is when I realized that, oh, I can be a kind of therapist, and I should take this up more seriously. So I wanted to have especially prepared a video. We tried doing yoga along with the session, but it was not successful. So I prepared a video especially for this webinar, and I would like to dedicate this to all the viewers here. I just hope you'll observe a few things there. Usually you have to start yoga after loosening exercises. So I could not show the loosening exercises in the video. And we have to start with a mantra, prayer, and then Surya Namaskar. I've done only one Surya Namaskar. You have to do at least 10 Surya Namaskaras, and then start with standing poses. After the standing poses, then sitting poses, and then on the stomach, and then on the back. On the back, of course, before the back, you can do inverted poses also if you can. After Shavasana, the good Shavasana, with the you have to, learn all this under an expert instructor. After Shavasana, you have to go down to Pranayama. After about 15 minutes of Pranayama, then 15 to up to 1 hour, you can do meditation. This is, you have to inculcate this. Satu Dirgha Kala Nairantarya Satkara Sevito Dridabhumihi, they say. That is Satu Dirgha Kala. You should do it for long time every day, not just 10 minutes, 15 minutes. No, I didn't have time. So 15 minutes, no, that won't work. So at least minimum 1 hour for all this. And maximum you can do at least for 2 hours in the morning. I do for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And even in the evening, somehow I enjoy doing yogasanas in the evening because body will be more flexible. And with the nice music, nice music, we should do this. Sorry. Okay. And then I'd like Madhu to present the video.
Suryaya Namaha.
And it's breaking. It's breaking, Madhu.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग्भवे ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
Just a moment.
सूर्याय नमः
Okay.
Yeah, one second, Rupa. That was a wonderful video, I should say. I think most of our viewers will be more interested also in knowing what are the simple asanas for above 50 years. Because I too have turned 50, I'm saying above 50, but you can just throw on these things. Of course, you are free to. Talk.
The thing is, before yoga is not just asanas. Yoga is a way of life. So I would like to stress upon the preparation. First of all, we should have very good eating habits. Never ever overeat, especially when the day is ending. Towards the evening, eat light. If you're doing intermittent fasting, then you can eat a good meal. Otherwise, you should eat light and early dinner. So this is the preparation. We should start preparing for the next morning's yoga session. First, eat light and drink a glass of warm water after dinner. And then you should at least walk for 15 to 20 minutes, half an hour. You should walk. So the digestion will be enhanced. And then have a good sleep. If you have sleep problems, of course, if you do yoga regularly, your sleep pattern will improve. If you have sleep problems, you should do Brahmari Pranayama, which I'll be showing. Brahmari Pranayama. And then after, I'll assume that you got up from a good sleep. As soon as you get up, the first thing is you should attend to your nature calls. And then Bahya Shuddhi you should do. You should have. I was telling about the preparation. After the preparation, next morning you should have a bath, and then you should have a comfortable mat. You should not do it on the. You should not do it on the blanket. You should have a yoga mat, and then facing the east. Preferably, the place where you're doing, it should be very clean. And then start off with simple loosening exercises. I think most of us are above 50. Definitely, we can do a lot of loosening exercises. Loosening, we call it Sukshma Vyayam, loosening of the joints. And then little cardio exercises, little skipping, little jogging. And then you should start with Surya Namaskara, basic things. How you should do Sthiram Sukham Asanam is the definition of asana. Sthiram means try to be stable, and then don't keep shaking a lot, and don't put too much effort. Gradual practice will improve the flexibility, and the more perfect asana you do, the more benefit you'll get. That should be the goal. And then I showed you some asanas. I don't know how many of you can do all those. At least the basic asanas, means even Tadasana, standing straight itself gives you a lot of benefit. Okay. And sitting straight, Vajrasana, there are many simple asanas, Trikonasana, and when you're tired, you can do it Makarasana, and then Shalabhasana. All that you can definitely do. And after just 15 minutes of good Yogasana, you can do proper Shavasana. The whole body will get relaxed. Your body is ready for pranayama. Then I would like to show pranayama, which I think was not very clear in the video. First, pranayama is Kapalabhati. All your fingers should be in Chin Mudra, like this, not touch the nail. And then on your knees, sit in a comfortable posture, preferably Padmasana, Vajrasana, Siddhasana, and Sukhasana. If not, you can't sit down, you can sit on the chair like this, but the back should be erect. Don't lean. Okay, and then you can close your eyes. And Kapalabhati is exhaling with force through your nose, like that. Don't bother about inhalation. Exhaling through the nose and compressing the abdominal muscles while breathing out. It's like you're compressing a balloon and the air is coming out. I'll do just 5. I hope you got it. This is Kapalabhati. Kapala is brain, Bhati is brightness. Skull, I mean. Brightness. So the effect is here, but the action is in the abdominal muscles. It massages all the abdominal organs. This is excellent. Excellent pranayama to remove your stress also. The next pranayama is Anulom Vilom Pranayama, where you are slowing down the breath. You have to keep your hands like this. If not, even this is okay, or just this. But this is called mudra. Mudam rati iti mudra means if you do anything with mudra, it gives more happiness. Like for example, we are doing namaskara. Namaskara. Instead of doing like that, if you say namaste, isn't it better feeling? That's why you should do with the mudra, meditation and pranayama. So I was talking about Anulom Vilom Pranayama. Close the right nostril. All this I'm catering to above 50. Okay, people who are above 50. Sorry. So close your right nostril first, inhale through left. Sometimes people, I see people doing with force. You need not do anything with force. See, inhalation, open the right, exhale very, very slowly. This is half cycle. Inhale through right, exhale left, again very slowly. This is Anulom Vilom Pranayama, one cycle. Like this, you have to do at least 15 to 20 cycles. And then we move on to the next one, it's Bhastrika. Bhastrika mainly to improve your lung capacity. Inhale complete lungs and exhale with force, like this. I did 3 now. You have to do at least 20 times. The next is Brahmari Pranayama is mainly to remove the stress, to slow down your
Because we
cognitive
can't.
quality.
One moment.
After doing yoga, we move on to tamasic quality, rajasic quality to sattvic quality, sattvic state. That is, sattvic means lagu prakashakam. Lagu is light and prakasham is brightness. So this, even if you do pranayama very regularly, I promise that you'll lose weight. So that's a very good benefit. That's why it's called lagavam. It gives the benefit of pranayama is lagavam, means lightness. You feel very light. After one good session of pranayama, you can just sit and do meditation. The common people, they think meditation is only for yogis, people who have done like Rupa Ballad and all that. No, it's not correct. Anybody can do meditation. Meditation is nothing but just sit. Lack of movement of your body parts. You can just sit in comfortable posture, as I said earlier, and then close your eyes. Don't move any part. Try sitting for 5 minutes without moving any part and simply observe your part. Don't try to stop it. How the different sense organs we need eyes. The function of eye is to see, ear is to hear. Just like that, the function of mind is to think. So thoughts keep coming. Don't try to stop. Just observe your thoughts and just sit. This is meditation. So I have briefly told a good session of yoga here. And other than yoga, you should concentrate a lot on your lifestyle. Lifestyle in the sense, concentrate on yourself. How you can lead this, how you can, your day-to-day activity, how you can do it better each day. Not bothering about what is, about gossip, about what's going wrong in other people's lives and discuss it with others. So there's so much to do, so much to improve yourself. We don't have time for all that. So this is it. And foods, I want to talk very much about, talk a lot about food. What food we take. It should be fresh and it should be light. And please avoid all junk food, and cooked food kept in the refrigerator should be avoided. Yes, try to completely avoid yesterday's food and spit the food used by others from the same straw, from the same spoon. That is called tamasic food in Bhagavad Gita, according to Krishna. And eat light food, preferably vegetables, usli, the grains and legumes, all that. Yeah. Yes. Mother, any questions?
Fresh.
All the participants, please mute yourselves. I can see a few of you are, we can hear the ambient noise at your end. Kindly mute your audio, please. Yes.
One more thing I want to tell. The benefit of doing yoga. When you start doing yoga continuously, your body becomes flexible. Body becomes flexible, and you'll develop more stamina. Lung capacity improves. Your breathing improves. So your oxygen level improves, and immunity definitely will improve, because that is what we need now during Corona pandemic time. Then your hair growth will improve, and complexion will improve. We believe in Antharmukhi. You'll become more Antharmukhi. we are always turned, or all our senses are turned outside. It's Bahyamukhi. Yoga will give a chance for you to become Antarmukhi. Try to understand yourself, observe yourself during yoga, and automatically, once you observe, automatically will improve. We need not put a strain, but we should be very regular, consistent, perseverance. All those qualities you should be very strict upon, and on the long run, you'll develop willpower.
Yeah.
Willpower cover.
Really enlightening message you have given all of us. I think there's one question. With the recent COVID-19 pandemic, there's a lot of importance being given to breathing as such, and to strengthen your lungs and other things. So, I think the tips that you have given us is really valuable in just starting off, especially with pranayama. I'm sure at least a few of us will really take some initiatives.
I hope.
And follow your instructions on that. What is your take on the COVID-19 pandemic, and how has it been, for the yoga gurus? Are you in great demand now because of this? Have you been, involving yourself in more number of yoga demonstrations or something like that?
Yeah, I did a demonstration in the school. I conducted a small camp kind of thing in Ananda Tirtha school, where teachers were coming for online classes. It was so new to them. They got really stressed up. The principal asked me, Madam, can you please come right away tomorrow and conduct a stress-free, release of stress, some session for them. Can you please do it? So I conducted a session. It was really successful. And then usually after a yoga class, I sing during Shavasana, which they say that it's really helpful. So I think during this pandemic time, you should listen to more music. Instead of, I see that people are a lot on YouTube and all that. So the screen is very disturbing to the mind. Without our knowledge, it disturbs. They keep getting images, especially during night. They don't get sleep because of that.
Yeah.
Because of that, you can be more, singing, listening to music, and you can develop. There's a chance for us to develop our talents like cooking, gardening, and then the best part of the pandemic is all the family members are there at home. Never in our life will get such a chance.
Biryani.
Thankful for that, and we are really interacting more with our family members. I think we'll take the questions through email, Rupa, because we might again get disconnected. So I really like to thank you for a very nice session. Now I would request Dr.
One more thing,
Madhu.
I would recommend people who are little overweight, if they want to lose weight, I would recommend them to donate blood. They say that donation of blood will reduce your cholesterol. And I have been donating blood since many years. Now it's 40th time I donated it. I went directly to the government hospital and I donated alone, no problem. And then not an inch of tiredness or anything. Instead of that, I feel very sort of fresh. Maybe it's mental. I feel very happy and I'm doing a good deed.
We do.
Please request people to go out and donate blood.
Yeah, thank you for that message too.
5-6 months.
I'm sure, I think some of us can think about that. I would really take this opportunity.
She's our alumni association.
Now, may I please request you to mute your... Yeah, okay. So, I now request Dr. Sri Lakshmi R, Associate Professor in the Department of Extension Education and Communication, and also the Treasurer of Alumni Association, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Madhu. Good evening, one and all. Can you hear, Madhu?
Yeah.
Good evening, one and all. It gives me an immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks of this event to all dignitaries participated in today's webinar titled Yoga for Good. At the outset, let me express my heartfelt gratitude to our donor, late Srimati Vishan Devi Harbhagwan Das Danmal, and our founder principal, late Dr. Sushila Lingaya Madams. Due to these two great souls' vision and mission, our institute, our esteemed institute, have grown and become stronger, become the pioneer institute in Karnataka. Today, lakhs of students passed out successfully and become our esteemed alumni members. I thank both the legendaries for sowing the seeds of vision and mission, and today we are reaping the fruits and enjoying. On behalf of Alumni Association of Srimati VHD Central Institute of Home Science, I take this opportunity to wholeheartedly thank Mrs. Rupa Balla, a renowned yoga teacher and practitioner, conducting a very engaging and interactive session in yoga and in different forms and formats. It was indeed a joyful experience to every participant participated here. They were able to understand the significance of unification of body, mind, and soul through yoga. Thank you, Mrs. Rupa Bilal. I would like to thank the beloved principal, Dr. K.S. Rupa, for her immense support and cooperation in all our endeavors. And I express my heartfelt thanks to Dr. Ratna H., President of Alumni Association, for her unstinted support, cooperation, and encouragement. Thank you, Madam. I thank Dr. Madhumati S., Vice President of Alumni Association, and Mrs. Suvarna, Secretary of Alumni Association, for coordinating and conducting the program and giving technical support for today's program. Thank you, Dr. Madhumati and Mrs. Suvarna. We are extremely thankful to all the esteemed friends, and my dear students for participating and gracing the webinar. I must mention the deep sense of appreciation and gratitude to all executive members of Srimati VHD Central Institute of Home Science, the team support and cooperation. I thank you all once again for your active participation. Thank you, one and all.